Hi, Dean Broadwater here, coming to you on a rainy, just really dreadful day outside here in Northeast Ohio. Megan and I are actually here for a couple of weeks dealing with some family stuff, and we're just not used to the weather, I guess. I mean, Southwest Florida is much different, as you can imagine, but we're hanging in there. It's just gloomy weather, just isn't my favorite. But anyways, the reason I'm coming to you today is this. A lot of my email subscribers, Facebook, Instagram fans have been asking me a question a lot lately, and I get this several times a week. So I just wanted to shoot a quick video just to kind of address it and to give my take on things and answer this the best I can. The question I get is this: Dean, what would you do if you and Megan were to wake up one morning and you were to find out that your entire business had completely vanished off the face of the planet? And what I mean by this is, what if we woke up and came to find out that our entire Instagram community that we've built, 35,000 followers, our Facebook fan pages, which are thousands and thousands of people, and our blog, you name it, was just totally gone? And this is my answer to that. I'd be a little shocked. I'm not going to lie about that. I mean, we put a lot of hard effort, we've spent and invested a lot of money to get to where we're at, over the last several years. But to be honest with you, I wouldn't be scared, because we did build this once, and we can most certainly do it again. And the two things I want to kind of talk about on this note is this. The biggest thing when it comes to a situation like this would be mindset. And what I mean by that is this. When you're trying to build a successful business, you're an online entrepreneur, one thing you have to remember is this: building your business and making money and building that full-time income that you can live comfortably off of, that's not the hard part. I mean, as far as the mechanics of doing that, the daily routines, the stuff that you actually have to mechanically do on a daily basis, that isn't the hard part. The hard part is this. The hard part is having the mindset. And what I mean is, there's two types of people out there. There's the people that have to work hard and build their success from basically zero and take it to the top. And I guess the best real world example I can think of would be somebody like Donald Trump. Donald, he's a billionaire. Everybody knows him. Everybody's watched his TV shows, The Apprentice. And Donald, like I said, he's worth billions of dollars. But, and not everybody knows this, but several years ago, probably 8-10 years ago now, Donald Trump actually lost everything. He went bankrupt. I mean, beyond bankrupt. I think he was in the hole something like $600 million. And like I said, that was 8 to 10 years ago. Now look at him today. He went from being completely destitute to bringing back his business stronger than ever. And it took him several years to do so. But, he is a billionaire again, and the reason he was able to do that is because he has the proper mindset. And the second kind of person that has a lot of money is the person that say wins the lottery, say wins, $50 million or $100 million through the lottery. And that person, and if you look at statistics, 70 to 80% of people that win the lottery or that come into money, say through, they're just born into it. Say your parents leave you some huge trust fund, and then eventually they pass away. You have all this money, and most of those people, unfortunately, they end up within several years, especially lottery winners, they end up back where they were before they won the lottery. And a lot of them, they end up far worse. I mean, they end up bankrupt, losing their homes, losing everything that they've bought, that they paid for with all this money. And the reason for that is this: those people, they don't have that mindset. They don't know how to they don't know how to mentally handle having a lot of money, because they didn't have to work for it. They didn't have to gradually build up that vision in their mind, that mindset to be able to handle that influx of wealth that they came across. Unlike somebody like Donald Trump, that he went from nothing and rose to the top, and he has the proper mindset. So anyways, I just want to throw that out there just because I think that's extremely important to know, and not a lot of people really think about that aspect. So number 2, if I was to lose everything, if Megan and I woke up and our entire business went completely down, this is what I would do personally. Now, I personally would not build a new blog. Our blog gets a lot of visitors a day, and it does make us a decent amount of money because it's kind of like the central hub of our business. You know, all of our social media platforms kind of feed into it, but the thing is, when we started our blog initially, it wasn't designed to make us money, I guess, for lack of a better term. I mean, we set it up just to put some content on there to kind of keep our team and our business partners, friends, people like that kind of in the loop as far as what we were doing, you know, in life and in business, stuff like that. But it kind of turned into something that does contribute to our income and our success. But if I had to start things over, this is what I would do. And I would do 2 different things. I would, right out of the gates, I would create my own product. And what I mean by this is I would create a product like an ebook or some sort of download PDF report, something for free that I could give out in return to get people's information, to get their name, their email address, to get on my email list, basically. Once they did that, I would have a second product, and that second product would be a more premium product, something that they would have to pay for. Once they got on my email list, they got to know me a little bit, I would have this premium product that I would have created that they would in turn buy. And actually, it wouldn't be just one. It would be, you can't ever have just one product. If you create your own product, you have to create several, almost like a suite of products. The reason for that is because when you sell somebody a product, you don't want it to stop there. You don't want it to be somebody buys what you have to offer and then that's it. I mean, they're a one-stop customer. You never make any additional income off of that person. You do not want to be stuck in that position. So you have to create a suite of products. That way you can continuously build a relationship with that person. They get to know you better. They're going to buy more of your products. They're going to buy more expensive products, tiered products, and that way you continue to make more and more money off of the customers that you've already spent your time and effort to acquire. Now, the one big problem with that sort of business model with creating your own products is that it's very expensive. It can be expensive, and it's also very time consuming. And the reason for that is that to create your own product, not everybody can do that. Not everybody can do that, especially people that are just starting out, people that don't have a lot of know-how, a lot of success themselves, I guess. And so it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of learning. And even once you get to the point when you feel comfortable with creating your own product, it takes a lot of time to sit down. Even on a free ebook, like several that Megan and I have, we put a lot of time into those, to sit down, to organize what we're going to put in there, and just once we had the game plan, just to actually physically put it all together, make it nice and neat and pretty, and box it all up and make it a great product for our customers. So it takes a lot of time. It can also cost a lot of money, because when you create a product, you have to have a really enticing sales page, sales funnel. You have to have a very high converting follow-up email sequence, to continue to build that like, know, and trust with these customers. So, for instance, one of our products, the Instagram profit code, we made that actually before I had knowledge, before I could sit down and create my own sales pages and a complete sales funnel. So, and that's 99% of people fall into that boat. And if you don't know how to create your own sales page, which ultimately that's what's going to get people to buy what you're creating, you have to go out and outsource things like that. And a very good sales page, for instance, can cost thousands of dollars. 5,000, 10,000, sometimes depending on what the product is and how involved it is. Sometimes a complete sales funnel can cost 5 to 6 figures. So just something to think about as far as product creation. Now, the second thing I would do, if we were to lose it all, would be product licensing. That's the second one. And product licensing is what it is, if you've never heard of it, is that you can go out and license somebody else's hard work, products that they've put together, and you can actually license their products, which means you own the rights to those products. You sell them as your own, and any customers that you acquire that buy those products, they become your customers, and they're not the customer of the product creator. And back to my first situation, I don't want to forget to mention this. The products that we've created, for instance, that we sell, that we spend all the time and money to put together, what we do is we have affiliates. We allow other people like you to sell our products for us. And when they do that, what we do is you sell our product, which we created, we spent all the time and money to do. You sell our products, you get a 50% commission on that sale, and which is great. But the thing is, that customer that just bought that product becomes our customer, and we're free to market for the next week, the next month, 6 months, even years to those products. And we can offer them higher ticket products, and unfortunately we make the money off that. So just something to think about if you're looking into just being an affiliate for somebody. Now back to licensing, like I said, you get to license somebody else's products. The customers that you sell these products to become your customers for life. And it's kind of a win-win because you don't have the huge upstart cost like you do when you're creating your own product. You just have whatever the cost is to become a licensee. And a good example of this is a licensing program that we're a part of. It's called MOB, which is My Online Business Education. Now, the way that MOB works is we are licensees for MOB, which means we get to market MOB's products and their systems. And when people buy these products, what happens is on the front end, which is the initial sale, we get 90% commissions, which is unheard of, in the industry. And then any back end offers that are offered, any higher ticket products, we get 50% on those forever, for life. Any products that those customers buy from here till the end of time, we get the commissions for that. And with MOB has a professional sales team, a phone sales team that actually sells the products for you, which is insane. But what I mean by that is all we're responsible for doing is bringing in potential new customers or leads into the MOB sales funnel. And once they're into the funnel, the MOB phone sales team contacts these people and sells them the products. And then, like I said, once they're your customer, they've bought that first product, then the sales team goes on and sells them higher ticket products, which with MOB, our products range all the way up to $15,000. So we're not talking little $50 commissions or $100 commissions. We're talking into the thousands. So anyways, those are the two different options that I would go instantly into if we woke up and we lost our business, because it's the two fastest and it's the two best, most effective ways to grow a business and to get yourself into profits the fastest. So anyways, I hope that clears up a lot of the questions we've been getting. And Like I always say, on every video I shoot, I'm here to serve you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you get from whatever level you're at, whether it's the very beginning or intermediate, even if you're advanced. I'm here to serve you and to get you to wherever you want to go the quickest. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helped you out, and we will see you on the next episode. Make sure to subscribe. That way that you're notified of future videos, because you never know when I'm going to make them. So anyways, have a great day, and we will talk soon.